All right, we are going to do another trick of doing our concealer under our eyes without having to powder it. We know that as we age, our fine lines and wrinkles get a little deeper, and sometimes when we powder, it will settle into those fine lines and wrinkles. Younger people can have fine lines and wrinkles too because everybody smiles, and it is from smiling. It is from not wearing sunglasses and squinting and things like that. So even young people, you can look at little kids and they will have the fine lines under their eyes. That is the reason why they're outside playing, they're squinting in the sun, they're smiling and laughing. That's why. So, but as we get older and our skin starts to mature, a lot of times we will get drier skin, and it will make our fine lines and wrinkles and creases a little bit deeper. So, a lot of times it's better not to powder under our eyes if we're having that issue, okay? So, as we've done before, we are going to put our concealer on in our triangle fashion. But before you do that, what you're going to want to do is take a dampened Beauty Bud, okay, and the Behold makeup setting spray. Okay, this is our setting spray that I set my makeup with and everything. What you're going to want to do, this just needs to be slightly damp, okay? It doesn't need to be wringing wet. It doesn't need to be as damp as when we do our whole face, okay? It's just slightly damp. So what we're going to do is we're going to spray on there, okay? Then we're going to take it and press it under our eyes, okay? You only have to spray it a couple of times to do both sides, alright? And just tap it down like that. Let that dry. Now, I know what you're going to ask me. I always suggest before we do our face makeup, you always put on the Touch Glorious Primer. I always suggest you put it under your eyes as well. It just gives a slickness and it fills in some of those lines, okay? So we've already put this on. It would have been under our eyes. Nothing different in that area. I keep suggesting you do that for everything. So now that our setting spray has dried a little bit under our eyes, okay, it's fine if it's still a little damp. We are going to take just a pen size amount, a pinhead size, and do our triangle. We do a triangle instead of a semicircle because we want to lift our eyes, okay? We want to lift them. We want them to look younger. You definitely always, anything you can do to look younger, we like. And the triangle does that because it lightens up this part of your eye. This trick also, it will only work with a cream-based concealer. It will not work with liquid or powder. It's got to be cream-based, and it's got to be one that's fairly heavy. It can't be like real lightweight or anything like that. Okay, so we've got our triangles going. So what we're going to do is use the brush a little bit. And the triangle also, it is going to just liven up under your eye. So your eye makeup is going to stand out. Things like that are going to stand out. And it's not going to make your lines and wrinkles and creases and things like that more prevalent, okay? So just using your finger, you can use the brush if you want to. I start with my middle finger and press it in. Then I switch to my ring finger when I get up under my eye. Okay. I'm just going to do that. Okay, before I go on to my next eye, okay, we're going to take this and we're simply going to spritz it right there on it, okay? Just spritz it right there on it. And just let that sit. Then you move on to your other eye. Okay. And just pressing it in really good. Again, you can use your brush if you want to. You can use your foundation brush to, and I'll use my foundation brush on this side just to show you, just to stipple it in better. Okay, just like that. It's clean. I mean, there's no foundation on it. It's clean. So just like that. Okay, same thing over here. Spritz. And it's okay if it gets on your face. Not a big deal. Even if you've not done the rest of your face. Because it is moisturizing. It's setting. It's fine. Okay. Now we're going to take our sponge. Spray it one more time. And then what we're going to do is come under our eyes. And set it. Okay. Just like that. So, we're going to let it dry down. You can fan it if you want to. Because it's kind of damp, so it'll dry down. But that is our Behold setting spray. And it is amazing. It locks your makeup in. It keeps your makeup on all day long. Okay. It keeps it from smearing, smudging, anything like that. That's what this is for, okay? Now that we've set it with the setting spray, still a little bit tacky, okay? We'll just smooth it out under our eyes, okay? And if you're going to powder, you're going to go from your orbital bone, okay, right here where the start of our cheekbone is. You'll powder down. You'll powder, of course, all over your nose, your forehead, your chin, all of that. But we're not powdering around the eyes, okay? You can powder up to the sides of your eyes right here. And you'll powder, of course, right here and right here on your nose. You can use a smaller brush for that, or you can use just a little puff pad or the pad that comes in the powder. However you want to put your powder on. We're just not powdering right here in our orbital area of our face, okay? So now you would go and you would do the rest of your makeup, your face makeup, whatever you're doing. At the very end, you're going to spray your face again, but then you're going to do one last spray over our eyes, okay? Just like that. Perfect. And it's done. You're done the rest of the day. Okay? Every 3-4 hours you might want to check, and if it's settled a little bit, just take your ring finger and tap it out. You've got to powder your face anyway throughout the day. Usually most people do. So, you know, you can just tap it out and you're set because it stays all day. So, perfect combination. So if you try this trick, let me know how it works for you. Send me a picture, send me a comment. I would love to know how it works for you. These are just some quick tips for you for not having to powder under your eye if that is something that you don't want to do, or that you feel like it settles too much into your skin. So hope y'all have a good one, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.